Yeah. Let's go. Let's get it. Good morning. What's going on with everybody? Hoping everybody waking up on the right side of the bed. You know what I'm saying? You done rolled you up something or had something already ready to go for the morning, because we gonna sit here, smoke something before you get your day started and talk our talk. So with that being said, welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host, Oops the Great. This is the first time in a long time I didn't have to really search for something to react to. And it's not even like I had something loaded in the chamber already, ready to go. Pause. This kind of just sprung up. Like I woke up and went to the bathroom and did my usual duties in the bathroom, and washed my hands, came back out, got myself situated and whatnot for the day. Drinking my first cup of water. You know, you got to start the day out with a cup of water. You know what I'm saying? Hydrate your body, especially how much I sleep. But I found something that came across my attention, like, whoa. What are we doing here? I know y'all heard it. I think it's the Met Gala. Did y'all see some of them outfits? That they specifically, y'all see how they got black men dressing? We gotta talk about this. So, you know what I'm saying? Kick your feet up. Your shoes shouldn't be on yet. It's early in the morning. I mean, if you gotta go to work, handle your business. But if you got a little time, man, kick your feet up before you throw them shoes on or them work boots or whatever. Let's sit back and talk about it. Let me get my ears. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, I gotta say it one time for the one time, because, you know, we don't want the YouTube police coming in here and messing with our vibes. You know what I'm saying? So go on and take care of your business real quick and hit that like and that subscription and all that other good stuff. So that way, you know what I'm saying, I keep them happy and we keep them happy, and, you know what I'm saying, and we happy in here and all that good stuff. We can do our thing. So if you're smoking, light it up. If you're drinking, it's early in the morning, you shouldn't be drinking. But hey, you grown. Drink up. I ain't tripping. All right. With that being said, let's get to the business. Where is that? There we go. Here we go. This is from Hype Plus. I've reacted to Hype Plus before, I believe. They got pretty good stuff, so check them out, man. And it's on the official side. It's not just some thrown together stuff. I really do like what they do with their platform. And I can't say that about everybody. So let's get to it. Let's get to the business.
Live from Hypers Club and
One second. I gotta adjust my audio. I'll be forgetting. I be doing too much. Switch that back to that.
Atlanta for Hype Plus News. I'm Symphony Thompson. Every year, the Met Gala produces some of the boldest takes on fashion as Hollywood's biggest celebrities take the red carpet. This year would be no different in creating pop culture moments like Rihanna announcing her third pregnancy and Andre 3000.
How fertile is she? Riri. The fact that another man keep impregnating my woman, upset, man. Where my smoke at? He upset my morning. Put another bun in the oven that's supposed to be my oven. She lied to me. That heifer. Out of smoke now. Let's go and light up. Somebody stole my woman.
Piano backpack. Newcomer to the Met Gala, Shaboozey with.
We gonna look at this for a second. I like this.
Also gained attention for his outfit choice, earning some criticism, citing its feminine look. Some have even labeled it as a part of the humiliation ritual in Hollywood. The country artist wore what appears to be a cropped women's blazer with a shirt filled with turquoise beads and pearls, along with a matching grill. The red carpet outfit would go viral.
So is the grill supposed to help us accept this bull jive? This is bull. This is bull. He need his you know what whooped. And who put him in that? And whoever designed it, everybody to be lined up and beat. It's irresponsible to have this man out here looking like this.
On social media, causing conversation about his sexuality, contributing to the theory of the feminization of Black men in Hollywood. On social media site X, after seeing Shaboozey's outfit, one online user would ask, why does every Black man in Hollywood get forced into feminization once they reach stardom?
It's a good question. Y'all can't tell me y'all don't have an not have an opinion about this is cowardly. Because you got to feel one way or another. You either support it or you ain't. And that's a good question. Why does it seem like every time a Black entertainer, I'm just going to say entertainer because that could be music, movies, whatever, a Black entertainer, after reaching a certain peak or point, they get put in these weird, awkward situations, almost like a test to, you want to get on the other side of these pearly gates right here and take advantage of everything we got to offer over here. We need you to do something, my boy. We need you to do something, my boy. We need to know how bad you want this. As much as I say people get all up in arms over Shedeur Sanders getting drafted in the 5th round when he still is in the NFL, he was not deprived anything. People better have an opinion about this. Because they playing with him as a man. And I'm hoping he know it and just overly thirsty for celebrity. But my question is how you don't feel as a man, how you don't feel it. You don't feel when it's wrong? You don't feel when this ain't cool? We all done have moments where our mind or body or whatever that thing is in us telling us, hey, I think we doing something we ain't supposed to be doing. I don't think we supposed to be doing this, dog. We all got it. We might not all listen to it, but we all got it. We all got it. So did it go off for him? Oh, man. This ain't a statement I'm trying to make. This ain't it. Figure something else out. And for y'all, like, it's freedom of expression. Shut up. You know what's freedom of expression? Andre 3000 walking around with a piano backpack. That's clever. That's freedom of expression. This, unless he about to come out and say, I identify as, or whatever people doing in 2025. No, that's a man. No. Mm-mm. I'm at a point with stuff like this to where somebody high enough up that represents us really need to ask some I'm gonna let this play because I feel some type of way about that because I'm tired of it. I had enough, bro. Decade after decade after decade, at least one or two black men pop up dressed like a freaking woman.
That same user identifying as gay would follow the question up with another post, writing, "Even my zesty wouldn't wear this."
Why does every black man in Hollywood get forced into feminization once they reach stardom? Mind you, the theme of the Met Gala is about black men influencing fashion. So why is he, a black man, dressed like a bohemian woman? And if this was really how he wanted to look, that'd be okay. But this man looks visibly uncomfortable. And after what Cat Williams had to say, I'm asking a lot of questions.
Thank you. Thank you, sir or madam or whatever. No disrespect, because I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but respectfully, thank you. This ain't cool, because I got a theory. But to hear someone of that ilk openly say, look, I know what I am, I know how I carry myself, looking at him from that person's perspective, this ain't what he wanted to do, which means you was forced to do it. So who forced you to do it? And why did you listen? If we're gonna ask questions, let's start asking some important ones. We might as well start asking. Let's ask the important questions. Bro, what's going on? Who forced him to do it? What does he benefit from doing it? These are the questions we need. These are the questions we got to ask. How is he benefited by dressing clearly opposite of what we've seen him wear since we've known about him? Since the name Shaboozey hit everybody's ears, we ain't never seen this. Not by him. Not a hint, not a guess, not a gesture, not a nothing. So this is clearly a test, because if you didn't want to do it, you were forced to do it. I'm gonna give you my theory. I'm gonna let this rock for like another minute and a half.
Another social media user would echo the same thought by expressing their disappointment. They wrote, "Dang, Shaboozey." Now, when it came to Shaboozey's on Instagram page, he would share several pictures of his red carpet outfit, and the comments weren't much different, with many pointing out the feminine outfit. One wrote, "They got you dressing like a woman." Another comment said, "See, every time we have a strong black king making moves in the industry, they always find a way to make them look feminine in some type of role. Hashtag stay woke. Hashtag don't wear the dress." One more user would count the outfit as part of a humiliation ritual, once again alluding to the Hollywood conspiracy that one must embarrass themselves in order to join. They wrote, "Rapper Shaboozey appears to be the target of a new humiliation ritual at the 2025 Met Gala, arriving in feminine clothing covered with pearls."
Now, this guy is pretty close to my theory. He just worded it. He tiptoeing around where we gonna go, because I didn't expect to see this when I woke up. I thought we was about to look at some sports to start the day, but then my calves lost, so I'm not in the sports mood. I figure, okay, I'll find some kind of something. I'm saying that something nice to start the day. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't gonna be nothing too heavy. I don't never want the first show of the day to be heavy. But this, I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming at all.
Now, one more online user would note that this outfit from Shaboozey isn't too far from what he's worn in the past, declining to believe in the Hollywood conspiracy theory. That same user would post pictures of several other artists of the past, including Prince, who have worn clothing considered to be feminine. The user said, "Hard pass for me, but this ain't off-brand from all the other outfits Shaboozey has worn. His stylist, Anastasia, just made a Met version of it. I definitely don't buy the idea Hollywood forces this on black men."
It's a bad take for somebody with the name Abdul. Anybody with the name Abdul believe in all conspiracies. All of them. But I want to just say, in his example, though, shouldn't use Prince. Actually, you shouldn't use any really like 70s acts, 70s, 80s acts were dressing like that, because there's been plenty of behind the scenes stories about that's how they went about getting women. They wore the, I want to say, rock star-ish with all the different sequins and textures and patterns and all like that. I excuse that from anybody in the 80s, from a celebrity standpoint, with that the flashy little bell bottoms with zippers and all this other little that was the style back then. So let's not confuse the 80s with 2025. You can't get that on me. I'm not gonna let him get that on us. We talking about right now. And it has been a steadfast push and put more and more men in the feminine apparel. We all watch Boondocks. Homies over what? You know the line? Yeah. Shaboozey played with an industry that I was always wary of him playing with. I'm going to say that. Let's get going.
Interestingly enough, many other comments would contradict the previous user's statement, pointing out that Shaboozey has never worn clothing like this before. According to some users, waiting until a major Hollywood event to pull this off further contributes to the theory of the humiliation ritual. This is something Cat Williams has mentioned many times in his stand-up and interviews, most recently during his record-breaking interview with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay.
To an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. Kevin told you he wasn't gonna wear no dress until they offered him the dress, and then he put it on. And what did he say after he wore it? I made my own decision. Duh. But you didn't make it before they brought it up, did you? It's okay.
Want to practice our time?
Oh, hit it.
John Cena.
Costumes.
So, what do you guys think about Shaboozey?
I'm kind of low-key glad they showed that part, because we might need to get off the whole this is what they do to black men. This might be something that they're trying to do to men, period. We're living in a feminine world where everything's getting girlier and girlier. Because it ain't no accident John Cena all of a sudden becomes a star after he embarrasses himself and does all the weird stuff that he did. Here come the Hollywood roles. I don't find it odd that The Rock did, was that the Tooth Fairy? That big black man or Samoan or whatever. You put him in a leotard and tights and whatever else. And granted, he's a wrestler. They wear tight trunks and all that. Different context. A big man with little wings. And it's about like emasculating. Shaboozey is playing with country music. It might be the most guarded genre of music out there. They don't play about their music. These are the same people that came at Beyonce cricket. And they still ain't happy with her. You think they happy with him sitting on them charts like that? Country music fight hard, fight enough to get the respect they feel like they deserve. They feel like they're like looked over. Y'all look over us, country music, for hip hop, for rap. In some eyes, R&B too. I mean, R&B is kind of whack though. But here come this black man doing country music, doing it well. Pause. Why would they be okay with that? What was the hot word for the Shadur Sanders situation? Humbling. This some humble pie for you. That was Hip Hop DX, yo. I mean, no, that wasn't Hip Hop DX. That was, excuse me. That was the Hype. I believe that was the Hype. Let me double check. I'll make sure I give Hype Plus. Credit goes to Hype Plus for that. I appreciate them for putting that out there so we can check it out. But yo, what we doing? Well, how do we stop this? Let's ask another important question. How do we stop this from happening? As fans, I mean, at this point, all we can do is say, hey, if you take this route, I'm no longer a fan. I mean, let's be honest. The only thing we control when it comes to being fans is our dollars. Our dollars by buying albums and memorabilia, playing their music. If you stop playing it, they don't get the spins. We have to go about affecting them in some kind of way negatively to make it be clear out the gate. Man, I'm not accepting this. I'm not cool with this. I'm not. Because it's black men with large platforms, and it can be seen that represent the masses. That's the unfortunate part about being black. One represents the bunch. So people see him and he's a big star and all that comes with it. But here he is out here randomly wearing women's apparel. He's setting the expectation that other men will do it too. And we ain't like that. That's not standard man stuff. It's because of moments like this where I have my moments where I might take something too far. I might be overmanning the room a little bit. But it's because I don't like that it masculinity gets stepped on the way that it does. It's beauty in us functioning and doing stuff the way we do as men. That's supposed to be what draw you women to us. I mean, that's the yin and the yang. It's like you being feminine and soft and all those other things that you identify with femininity, and it draws us to you. Again, the yin and the yang. Like, what are we doing? We don't want a yin and yang no more? We don't want a yin and yang? We don't want no balance? Like, what are we doing? But I had to bring that to y'all, man. My bad. I didn't want to start y'all day like that. But I always told y'all when I started this channel that I was going to keep it a buck. And that's what came across my screen, well, one of my screens. How could I not bring it to you? I couldn't say I keep it a buck if I ain't. Hey, look. Well, let me know what y'all think, man. Is this more of the same? There's nothing to think about. No big deal. This is fashion. This is freedom of expression. Is it more sinister than that? Is he being forced to do this? You know, One person said that if he looked uncomfortable. So is he being forced? If he is, what is he gaining? Is it for favors of the future, or he paying what's due for success of the past and present? Like, there's a lot of ways to look at this. Per the normal, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment. Definitely, please comment. The comments been smacking. The comments been smacking on a lot of the videos. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. And I'm gonna take the time to answer them. I'm trying to figure out. I got most of the stuff I need set up for doing my lives. I just gotta figure out why it's not. It's some kind of something that ain't clicking right. So as soon as I figure that out, the live's gonna get the cracking. Because everything is already set and ready to go for it. But I appreciate y'all for taking the time to get up this morning and start your day with a smoke and a conversation with your boy. But I'm Oops Great. This was Kush Equilibrium. We get at y'all.